Hello again everybody, and welcome to this lesson for Nice for What by Drake. There's one drum beat going through almost this entire song, but the reason that it sounds quite different is that there's no bass frequencies right at the start. So you miss out on that kick drum and you miss out on a few of the ghost notes as well. Then eventually the bass comes back in and you can definitely grab that kick drum and all of those extra ghost notes. The hi-hats are going to stay the same the whole time, so this first beat with no bass is a great way to practice those hi-hat sizzles. This is what it will sound like. So those hi-hat sizzles might be a little bit tricky, but the other thing that I find a bit challenging is just the tempo. It's right at that point where playing that with one hand is a little bit challenging. So let me break down a little bit of technique for you. I definitely like to play shoulder and tip, and that means that I use my wrist to kind of get two strokes for the price of one. Let me show you up close. By keeping my palm facing down and kind of waving, that helps me to engage my fingers as well, which can really help out at this tempo too. Have a muck around with it. Technique is not everything, but if you find you're struggling, go in and have a look at the mechanics of what's happening and see if you can improve your playing from there. Moving along, we have this other beat which is just the same, but with the kick drums and a couple more ghost notes. It sounds like this. So if you know this song pretty well, you'll definitely be able to hear when there's no kick drum and then when the kick drum comes in. And you'll be able to chop and change between those two beats that I've just shown you. The next bit that sticks out for me is the pop pop in what you'd call maybe the bridge bit. I've written it out, but I'm sure you can just use your ears to check it out. Anyway, this is what it would sound like. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. So that's how the rhythm goes in that section, but I'm sure you could just use your ears and pick it up that way. Just after that, we have a really subby kick come in, and it's just a tiny bit busier than the one that we've already been playing, so I've worked out a different pattern, and it would sound like this. From there, we just go back into the beats that we've already used, and that's going to take us right out to the end of the song. So there we go. That is Nice for What by Drake. I hope that breakdown has been helpful, and good luck getting those hi-hats up to speed. It is a bit tricky, but if you haven't worked on that technique before, just spend a bit of time on it because it's really valuable for your drumming. Happy practicing, guys. I'll see you at the next lesson.